Good morning, everybody. Got your coffee? I haven't had one single sip yet. I should have sipped before I got on camera, but ooh, that is strong and good. My husband be on one. Anyway, today's the day. Today is the day. Today is the day. And I know everybody is, well, you know what, before I get into it, let me make mention of Jacqueline and Stacy, who sent me some love via the Cash App. I gotta say thank you to you both of you ladies. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. One sent me some money for coffee, and the other said, hey, this is for whatever you need. And honey, what I need right now are brakes, rotors, and calipers, and that is none too cheap. So I do thank you. Thank you so much. Now, with that said, let's get to it. Today is the day. Today is the day. It's election day. I don't expect that our library pantry is going to see too many people today. We'll probably get our little Breakfast Club gang and maybe a few others here and there throughout the day, because it is election day. And I'm not even sure about which schools are open, because I hear that here in where I live, some schools are going to be open and some schools are going to be closed. I don't know. I'm not up on the uppity up. I don't have any kids in the school systems here. But I do my due diligence, and I vote for school board because I want the best for the kids in my community. Okay? I want the best for black children especially. And if we're going to do that, we're going to need the right people in those positions. It's very important. I don't like where our math and reading and science levels are with our kids. And until we are proactive, a little more proactive, it's going to be like that. We got to get people in those board seats that actually give a damn about kids learning. Okay, let me get off my soapbox on that. But I woke up this morning, and the first thing I did was, I said, feel your feelings. What are you feeling? And don't get me wrong, I feel a healthy amount of apprehension, because I know what a Trump presidency can mean for me and my community. But I'm not going to take away from this woman either. She is on the precipice of becoming the first ever female president. First ever woman. And she's black. And before you get down in my comments and you say that she's not black, I want you to know that you'll be talking to a ghost from here on out, because I will make you a block/hidden user, because I don't want to hear that stupid shit. Black people never did this to Obama. And Obama, he only got one black parent. Same as she. And black people were so excited and enthusiastic for him. Them lines to get Obama in there was long. Black people was in them lines smiling and kikiing and yeah. And when he became president, we were celebrating. I remember going to work like, yes, we can. Yes, we can. That was his motto. Hers is we won't go back, but his campaign slogan was, yes, we can. Remember? I remember. Them were good days. Nobody challenged Obama's blackness. Misogyny and internalized misogyny. Not even Donald Trump questioned Barack Obama's blackness. And that's the truth. But y'all out here questioning Kamala Harris's blackness. She got one black parent, that's black enough. Like I've said in other videos, there were lots of biracial blacks on the plantation enslaved. They didn't free their children because they had one white parent. They enslaved them because they had one black parent. One black parent was enough to put you in chains. Wasn't enough to get you out of chains, but it was enough to put you in chains and keep you in chains. And when black people say she's not black, I just think that that is disgusting, ignorant rhetoric. And I'll not have it, not on this platform. I will not be taking anything away from this woman today, who happens to be both black and South Asian. We are on the precipice of as black people of another first. And I'm not going to take that away from her or our community. I will not. I will give her the same dignity and respect that I gave to Barack Hussein Obama. I want to thank you all. So I am excited. I can't help it. I'm excited. I want to thank you all for all of your lovely comments in that video that I did yesterday. I haven't done a Smiles in the Box in a couple of days. You may have noticed that. I know some of you diehard watchers have noticed that. But I will be doing one today. So look for it. But I've been talking about this whole incident lately about what happened with my husband and I, because it was an experience that really shook us, because again, we couldn't believe that it was playing out in our faces like that, and in an area with so many cameras. But I guess when you that kind of sick in the head, it doesn't really matter. He felt like he had a shot, and he tried to take it, and luckily we were there. And you know, I did another video where I talked about how some of the white women came in the comment center and spoke over me. One of whom even apologized. I accepted her apology. Because sometimes you have to hear something. That's why the truth is so important. Sometimes you have to hear something, and even if you don't like it, you got to be man enough or woman enough and brave enough to sit in the truth and say, yeah, I fucked up there. You know, I can do it, you know what I'm saying? But it took lots of years of therapy to be able to get me to do that. But when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I can admit that. I'm woman enough to do that. I don't know why people are so afraid to admit that they're wrong. But what was very disappointing was the two black women who attacked me for not calling the police. I swear, y'all the type of black women that y'all are the type of black women who will cape up for everyone. You're the type of black women that are very happy with caste. The world has cast you as the mule, the mammy, the messenger, and you're very happy being that. You're very happy being what society tells you you're supposed to be. So when I remember, I talked about two incidences. I talked about the time when me and the sister were in the bathroom and we saw the little white girl that needed help, and how we didn't help and why. And I remember the first time I told that story on the internet a few years ago, yeah, the racists said what they said, but it was black women, again, especially, who attacked me for not doing anything. And, you know, I'm called woke gardener, not unconscious gardener, not, you know, sleeping gardener. I'm called woke gardener for a reason. I tend to understand a lot more racial nuance than a lot of other people. And so I try to give people, particularly people in my community, the benefit of that. But if y'all stuck on that, slave, post-traumatic slave syndrome, you know, mammying, still on the plantation, you still got your mind chains wrapped around your mind, it's not a whole lot that I can do about that. Especially when you are convinced that you are right in that. Nothing I can do about that. Black women telling another black woman that she should have sacrificed her own comfort, came out of her own comfort zone and did more, and put that little white girl above my health, my safety, my freedom, my life. Y'all the type of black women that raised these black men that are voting for Trump. Those are the type of black women that you all are. I don't know what you following me for. because I ain't even close to waking you up. I'm not even close to it. I suggest you get some books. I suggest you read some articles. I suggest you change your friends, because birds of a feather tend to flock together. And if you don't have any conscious black people in your life, you're gonna stay in this state of mind. You are. And it just goes to show it's not just black men, some black men in our community, but it's some black women too. And remember when I did that video, when I said somebody raising those black men, and then black women was like, oh, you're blaming black women. I'm blaming whoever raised them. Whether it's a black man and a black woman, whether it's adoptive white parents, whether it's a single black mother, because they weren't raised into consciousness. And that comes from somewhere. These types of black men came from somewhere. They were conditioned somewhere. That video is circulating on TikTok again, speaking of which, where the mother was so angry and her words and actions were so violent against her daughter for not making her 20-year-old son because the daughter didn't cook dinner for the 20-year-old son who played video games all day. It's y'all that had these raggedy ass sons that ain't accomplished nothing, and y'all put them on a pedestal even though they ain't shit. Y'all the ones raising these problematic Negroes. And y'all the ones who are telling other black women who and what we should be, and that we should be sacrificing more for people who have historically caused black women harm, whether it be problematic black men, whether it be racist white people. You are happy with caste. Y'all also the ones going around talking about Kamala ain't black. Yep, it's you bitches. And y'all are dangerous to the community too. Be mad, because I didn't lie. But enough of that. With that being said, take deep breaths. Me, myself, I don't plan on watching the news today at all. There are some good Hallmarky Christmas movie type movies over on Netflix. I may even come out of my frugal state or mode and rent a couple of movies on Apple or something. I think 911 comes on Hulu today. I've been binge watching Gotham because I done got into Penguin. Those penguins are so different. The one in Gotham and then Penguin, Colin Farrell's version of Penguin. They're so vastly different. And then watching them both at the same time, I don't think I should have did that to myself. Because I'd be like, even their mothers, the mothers are so different. So, and sometimes I get them confused and I'm like, wait a minute, but I know that's not important, but my point is, keep yourself busy today. Keep your mind occupied today. Think good thoughts. Because yeah, it's scary that we could get Trump in there again. My husband taking out the garbage. It's scary that we can get Trump in there again. He's invested in that curbside library pantry too. I already what do you call it, sorted it for the breakfast crowd. But anyway, I know that it's scary, but also feel the excitement that comes along with giving America, being a part of that history. Because to this day, I am so proud of the fact that I stood in that line in 2000, excuse me, in 2008 and elected President Barack Obama. I'm proud of that history. I was there for, and I remember it, and I remember celebrating with my friends. Don't let Donald Trump take that from y'all. Don't let the Republican Party take that from y'all. We are on the verge of doing something historical. First woman, first black woman. How many of us thought it was going to be a white woman before a black woman? I definitely thought that. Take that in. Feel that. Don't let Donald Trump take that from y'all. It's okay to be excited. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to feel that. It's okay. Hell, if you got friends in time, throw a election party. Get some drinks, order some pizza, play some games, and feel your feelings. I'm gonna leave y'all with that. If you like to support the platform, again, my Cash App and Venmo will be down in the comments. Don't be afraid. I love y'all for real. Have a good day.